Hello guys, this is going to be my second video. The first one I did was unboxing the promotional figure for the set called Monster Menagerie 2, Icons of the Realms. This is made by WizKids as well, so I've got my brick in the mail. Brick is 8 packs, as you can tell. And I'm pretty excited. There are pretty cool figures in this set. Um, after unboxing this and discussing the figures a little bit, what I'm going to do is my third video is going to be showing you scales of figures to certain other items, to other, Dungeons and Dragons monsters. So you have a little bit of a depth perception of what figures are which. So let's get right into this. This set came out about a week ago right now, and I have not seen an unboxing yet. I've seen an unboxing for just about every other set. But this, so I am myself pretty excited. I have no idea what I'm going to get. All right, let's get to it. First, we're going to crack this little puppy open. It's good to mention that this is the sixth set, I believe, that WizKids came out for Icons of the Realm miniatures. The others were, there's actually a first Monster Menagerie, which contained really good stuff for Christmas Stride at that particular moment, but there were some other fantastic miniatures that came out. And, I apologize for that noise. I really do. It's loud as hell for no reason whatsoever. So, alright, let's get started with the first one. It's going to be this one, I guess. Okay, so when you're opening these things, I do suggest you open them at home, not on the go, because, just suspense. But they are kind of packed together on both sides with tape, so it's hard to open it right away. You cut off the tape from both sides, and you still have trouble, apparently. No, we don't. And the first pack that I have of Monster Menagerie is... I don't want to see the big figure yet. I want to be surprised. So this one was a little bit light. You get 4 figures. Usually the breakdown is you get 3 small and 1 large. And it looks like our first large figure from the box is this. Now, the name of this is a Warg. I apologize, a Warg. I really like this figure. It's actually very well painted. It looks very vicious. So far, WizKids have not disappointed me by any of their wolf creatures. A warg is, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, it's more or less a lichen. It's like a werewolf kind of thing, and he's pretty big. I really do like him. He's, phenomenally painted, looks very vicious, and it'll be a hell of a thing for my party to face against. Let's get to the other small ones. Now, our second figure is a Hobgoblin. A Hobgoblin. Let my camera zoom in a little bit. So this is a samurai-looking, 2 swords holding Hobgoblin. It looks pretty cool, honestly. I'm not going to complain. It looks, he's red colored. Unfortunately, my camera can't zoom in on his face, so I'm gonna have to describe it. You see a little eye sockets there. I mean, he's really well done, and Hobgoblin, Samurai Hobgoblin. So number 2 figure. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Sorry. Oh, snap! Look at this. Our third one is a playable-looking character. It's an elf fighter. Elf fighter to fight the Hobgoblins or whatever else that you need to fight them. Wait, come on, zoom in. And it's not zooming in for some reason. So I don't know why it's not zooming in for this one. Maybe I'm moving too much. So the shield, as you can see, it's like golden yellowish. He has a, I'm sorry, yellow. Well, gold in the middle, blue on the sides. He has a blue hammer. Oh, there we go! And zoomed in. Phenomenal. This is a gold plate. I'm assuming he's wearing plate armor. But he looks pretty cool. This is an elf fighter. I haven't seen a lot of those in campaigns. And let's see the third one. Oh, this is awesome, guys. And we got our... So this is a Mind Flayer. I looked into the set before. Apparently, Mind Flayers are rare figures. And I don't have a Mind... Wait, are you going to zoom in? You zoomed in before? There we go. This is a Mind Flayer, guys. Now, keep in mind that WizKids printed Mind Flayers before in the previous set. I personally love the sculpt. The sculpt is beautiful. His face, it looks exactly like the ones you see in monster manuals. And he is a commanding kind of looking, pointing, you know, because mind-boggling and controlling. Really cool getting a Mind Flayer. I'm really happy. That is a really good pop. And the Warg, all together, all four figures is just phenomenal. So let's get to our second pack. Again, two sides open. Oh, well, I do apologize. So this is how the pack looks like. This is how the booster pack looks like. Now, what I've seen, stores carry different prices for these booster packs. And to be honest, the stores that I buy, and for some reason this is said, is being a little bit expensive. I do not know why. Each booster pack costs around... It should cost around $15, but certain stores price them at $17. So, on the box, we actually see our Mind Flayer that we popped, which is pretty cool. This is a young black dragon, but from what I hear, the sculpt of this figure is actually pretty large, so he can be considered as a, you know, adult black dragon. This is right here is a half gold dragon sorcerer, which is a really cool playable character, cool combination. A Sphinx. I'm sorry, this is a half golden dragon. Oh no, I'm sorry. Andro Sphinx. I apologize, guys. So this is an Andro Sphinx that's on the box. Just like the first monster Menagerie, you see you know, Beholder chasing down some adventurers, an iconic Beholder. On this side, we do get a Beholder. There is a possibility of a Beholder in this set, as well as, oh look at that, Wyrmlings from different types of dragons, I may assume. Golems finally come in, and another half-orc barbarian. Well, this is the actual box itself. Let's see what's inside, right? I'm just as excited as you. I do not know. So, once again, we get 3 small guys. And, wow, guys, our first, well, the first figure that needs to be untied. Why am I so bad at this? I'm doing it the other way. Phenomenal. Come on. Get off! Wow, guys. One of my favorite personal... I hope this is what I think it is. Yes, it is. And this is a Hippogriff, guys. Hippogriff. And we get a Hippogriff. Now, once again, the sculpt is beautiful. It just looks like he's swooping down onto something. Half horse, half eagle. See? Hippogriff. Hippogriff. Oh, God. Sorry, guys. Pretty cool. I personally love these things in campaigns, especially when you fully, you know, battle cast, you know, put armor on this thing and fly. This is great. In 3.5, there was actually a monastery that you can purchase these things from. St. Cuthbert Monastery, I believe, but that's just a different piece of information. These things are actually pretty. These are food for dragons. Dragons love horses, so you know, take it with a grain of salt, guys. If you're flying one, a dragon attacks you. Right, let's get to our little small guys. All right, and our another a new guy is a regular goblin. Little pieces of annoying things in every. Come on, zoom in. No, no, no. I apologize. For some reason, the camera doesn't want to zoom in. Again. So this is a goblin figure. Small, tiny, with an axe, vicious. In hordes, they're very quite dangerous. And zooming in. Our next up is Drow Elite Warrior, guys. And we get a Drow Elite Warrior. This is not the first time their Drow are printed, but this is the first time for this kind of guy. He's holding what looks like a trident of sorts. Now, this is from what it looks like, this is a male. As we know in D&D lore, males are not exactly respected, but the figure says he's an elite, so I'm assuming he's like an elite guard of a temple or something. Really, really good sculpt. Really good sculpt. And I do not know what this is. It's pretty bulky. Oh, guys, this is pretty cool. I think we get our first Wyrmling. Gold dragon. Oh, guys, we get a gold. Oh, this is cool. So on the box there was a white Wyrmling. This is actually. I know this looks red, but it really the name is gold. Dragon Wyrmlings. This is the gold dragon hatchling. I actually do have a gold dragon figure, so when I do scalings, I'll show you scale to this guy. Now, this is weird because it does, again, let me read that one more time. It does say gold, but it does look red. So, someone may messed up. Maybe. Overall, this is cool. My first Wyrmling. Our first Wyrmling, since we're opening it together. This is our second box. Let's get to the third one. Two sides, cut, or in Pokemon terms, HM1, and open. Once again, 3 small and a large. Oh, this guy's pretty big. Let's see who he is. And this is an Iron Golem. Honestly, looks pretty vicious. Looks very intimidating for a party to handle. Looks like he's a little rusted with age. He's holding a rusted old sword. Pretty cool. Like red, rusted, old. They're golems. So, yeah. And our first small figure from this pack is... Oh, man. We got a Gnoll. We got a Gnoll, guys. We have a Gnoll. Hyena looking guy. Again, my camera is not zooming in for some reason. I apologize once more for not zooming in. So this one has like a hand out. This is from the back. To be honest with you, he's a little bit larger than I've expected, but still really cool sculpt. Oh, wait. Yeah, these guys. And it looks like we have another goblin, but this one is with a sword. So it looks like we, once again, WizKids printed certain miniatures in different poses. So we have one with a sword and one with an axe. I'm always happy to have. I will not consider this a duplicate because they're both different look holding weapons. And is it a duplicate? No, the numbers even considered them different figures altogether. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And we get a bulldog. It's a frog with a spear. Now, if it looks like a frog and it talks like a frog, it probably is a frog. But if it's a frog with a spear, you might want to beware. Beware. I believe these things will go great in like swamp settings or cow tai, which are like frog-looking guys to me at least. But it's really good sculpt. To say I'm thrilled about it, I am. Anything new is new. So this looks like pretty packed. It's a pretty heavy-ish box, packed-ish. So let's see what this has to offer. This is our 4th pack. I've never bought a break before, so this is really interesting to me. Basically the layout of what we can get. Oh, guys. Okay, so and for the first monster Menagerie, WizKids gave us a what's his name? A gelatinous cube as a figure. In this one, they decided to print its next cousin, which is called Black Pudding. Very deadly stuff. Oh man, am I happy to get this. It is encasing. It could be encasing things. It's hollow here. Pretty good weight. And let's take our one goblin, put him inside. As you can see, it looks like it can be encasing it. So very, very cool. And so this is like a cousin to Gelatinous Cube. It's awesome. Happy. This is pretty, yeah, I'm going to enjoy playing around with this later. Our next one is... And our first repeat. Well, you know, our first figure that's a repeat. This is another Elf Drow fighter. Oh, pretty cool. Pretty cool. We're bound to get certain ones that are duplicates, you know. Oh, guys. And we get another hatchling. This is awesome. This is a brass dragon hatchling. Now, again, what I'm going to do next videos, when I'm going to do comparing sizes, I actually have a brass dragon from a different set. I'm going to put this guy near him. You'll be able to see. This is a brass dragon hatchling. This is awesome. I got 2 hatchlings. Cool. I'm going to put him near his gold/red hatchling brother. Alright. This pack is a little bit lighter. So let's see what it wields for us. Well then, that kind of ruined the surprise. Cool figure, but ruined the surprise completely. So we get our small, and then, oh, I see what they did. So before, what they would do with, you fell. So before, what they would do is they would take this, put it in a bag, and just put it underneath and tie this guy up to the plastic cover. And this apparently said what they did is inside the plastic they made the space for his base and his holding. This one is really, really cool. Planar Angel. This is a Planar Angel, guys. Zoom in. No zoom in. Okay, so wings, feet, sword, Planar Angel. Pretty cool. Now let's see how this guy actually goes on. I have no idea how he connects. Huh? Oh, wait. Found it. In the back of his body. Looks like it. Right? Yeah. Now, the one thing I am going to say that WizKids have repeatedly done and still keep on doing is their bases, their connectors to the figures are terrible. Like, I do not know who is in charge of, doing the scales of, and yeah, he goes. So this is how it looks like on his base. And yes, it's a he. It looks like a he. He flies like a he. It's probably a he. He's like reaching for the skies. Alright, next, I believe I can guess what it is just by looking at it. And it's a giant rat. Well, at least the name is giant. Not really not giant. Then again, I will, when I do scales, we'll see how giant it is. If it is in fact giant. Really, really cool. Like a whole pack of these guys will give your adventurers trouble. That's a guarantee. Oh, guys, we get our next Wyrmling. We get a white dragon Wyrmling this time. We have 3 Wyrmlings, which are really awesome. He's like a little kneeling down. Cool, cool. I believe white dragons do eat their own kind, so this guy better watch out. He can die. All right, next pack. And our next pack, we get another giant for our big figure. So our big figure is yet another giant, which is really cool. This guy is a clay giant. Giant? Golem! I'm sorry, it's not giant, it's golem. I apologize. Clay golem. So, up next is our small figures. Well, not that small to be honest, but a bugbear. Holding an axe. He'll probably do some damage. Okay, we got a human cleric. We get a human cleric, which is a PC figurine, or you can make your PCs fight this guy. It doesn't really matter. But human cleric with a sword. I usually use like a mace for my cleric, but whatever. Whatever goes, bro. A sea hag. Okay, so this is a sea hag. In other languages, hags are Baba Yaga. It's one of the famous ones. She's more or less represented in Curse of Strahd, but this is a sea hag. Looks pretty haggy to me. Green, filthy, and very dangerous for players who are not prepared to fight her. There are certain monsters that even if a player is not prepared to fight, they'll still be able to take on. Sea hags are not one of those monsters. I'm warning players right now. So this we have 2 packs left. Our next pack is, and we do get another golem, guys. This is our 3rd golem. So all golems in this in this pack are considered large figures. Stone Golem. Cool. Third Golem. Rocking it. Looks pretty stone to me, guys. Next one is what looks like a tiny figure. And we get a COBOLT. Little COBOLT. Tiny little COBOLT. Camera is not zooming in. Nope, it's not. No, sorry. He's red. Holding up a pickaxe. Or an axe, I'm sorry. Tiny little guy. But with enough kobolds, you can run down a party pretty easily. They use something called pack tactics. Okay, next one up is a halfling rogue. See, this one looks like a female. This is a female halfling rogue. Looks pretty cool to me. Now, there is one figure, I'm not going to lie, in the set, but it's not over. So, cross our fingers. And the next one, guys, so WizKids printed out with the set a bunch of invisible figures. Now, to be honest with you, as most other people, invisible figures are, I think they're kind of lazy because essentially there's no color. And if you're invisible, take it off the board altogether. Just keep in mind where it is. But my girlfriend wanted from the set a female... what's his name? A female monk, because she right now plays in our campaign as a human monk. And I have an invisible figure of a human female monk. It'd be cool to actually have her in color, but alas, it's not happening. It's still, this is our first invisible, which are really, really cool to have. But again, I consider them, as other people do as well, lazy kind of printing, because all you do is just strip color and be like, well, here's an invisible representation of who you may or may not be. Oh, guys, again, I ruined it for myself, but our last large figure is a beholder that WizKids have printed into this set. Oh, gotta be very careful with this guy.